Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this very exciting podcast that we're going to introduce to you. Podcast concerned with a movement called CultureAngels. And we're delighted to welcome to you today to this podcast. I have three guests with me. Emmanuel Hoff.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Emmanuel, who is a transformation strategist, an initiator of change, and a European citizen.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Emmanuel?
Very right.
Excellent.
Very right.
Very right. Very good. And Emmanuel is from France, but his English is very good. You'll see. Klaus Bitz, who is from Germany, who is the CEO of several European companies. He's also a musician and a very talented songwriter. We're all musicians here, incidentally. We're all here for our love of music, which is a very important thing to say. And last but not least, we have Nadia Aubin, who is a consultant journalist in information and who also organizes and hosts TV debates throughout Alsace. And we are in Alsace, Strasbourg, the beautiful city of Strasbourg, in eastern France. We also have Adrien Berthet here, who is the sound engineer. Thank you, Adrien. And who is also teaches graphic design here in Strasbourg. Myself, Julian Cawdrey. I'm a musician, a flute player, and I am going to host this podcast. It's the first podcast of many, hopefully, to talk about this fantastic project. And I insist it is a fantastic project. So let's get straight down to it. As I say, this project, it's a 15-year-old movement whose idea is to create a new story of Europe through culture, emotion, development, and love. This movement, as I mentioned before, is called CultureAngels, which is an idea and a think tank. It's going to bring music, facts, ideas, and solutions together to bring about change in Europe. Now, Emmanuel Hoff is the co-founder and the Einstein of the project of CultureAngels. So, Emmanuel, could you tell us about CultureAngels?
CultureAngels was an idea, and now it become an ecosystem. Strategic, creative, and human ecosystem to propose services for the organization and a think tank. Reflection and action. And I think with CultureAngels we can share culture and artists like strategic resources for the future.
Okay, very good. So, strategic resources and culture, how do you think they go together?
It's very simple. When you have to make a choice, you have many things to in your brain, and you lost a lot of things in your heart.
Okay.
And music, culture or other things of culture, and the artist can reactive your heart because they see the future before the other person, and the artist give to us the keys to understand what's the world.
Okay.
And I think if you have to make a change or to change our behavior together, we have to put in heart condition before work together. And I think artists have the most powerful things to activate it.
That's right. Now, I'm going to go on to another project, which is extremely interesting, fascinating. We're going to be talking about this a lot in the future in these podcasts. And it's the child of CultureAngels, yeah? It's called MusicAngels. Now, from what I've understood, Emmanuel, MusicAngels is a European idea which will take place in several countries, yeah, without going into too much detail yet, take place in several countries, reunite people around music and to create solutions to these problems, okay? Emmanuel, I'm going to put you on the spot now. Could you tell us about the idea of MusicAngels?
It's very simple. We want to organize the most powerful emotional experience in Europe to improve the future.
That was a very good answer. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Fantastic.
And with this, we can put a lot of people in the same time, in the same place, to imagine solutions for the future, thanks to the music.
Great. Thanks very much, Emmanuel. Now, I'd like to talk to Klaus, who's here, who's a part of MusicAngels as well. Klaus, yeah? You're part of this think tank. What is your role exactly in MusicAngels?
You know, MusicAngels for me is straight to my heart. This is a feeling. I feel music, okay? And when Emmanuel talked to me the first time and he told me, come on, this is my project. What do you think about it? I said, okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, because,
you can hear Klaus's voice. He's a fantastic singer.
Yes. I don't know if I'm a fantastic singer.
You are Klaus, yes.
I feel music since I was a child, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and music is something which gives me energy.
Yes.
Yeah, energy. Everybody has this energy, you know. When you are singing, you are not deprived. No, you can't be deprived. Depressed. Okay. You are happy.
Yes.
Yeah, because your energy is in you. So, Emmanuel, he explained me his project, and I said, okay, I'm with you. And as I worked in Europe, and I have a huge network, so I bring some people, a couple of people, of professional people in music.
Powerful team.
Yeah.
Powerful team, yeah.
To this project, we convinced them, and they are with us in this project, and so I'm so happy to be a part of this team, and thanks to you all, and thanks to everybody who is actually not here, but very soon.
Fantastic, thanks, Klaus. Nadia.
Yes.
Your love of music has brought you into this project as well, but your genius, if I could say, for getting information out to the public. Is this your main role in culture? MusicAngels?
Yeah. So I think I would like to say and precise my love for music, but for culture, you know, because I know the powerful of culture. So I'm like that. And in MusicAngels, I think, you know, we are creating the project, we are building it.
Yes.
So I think I'll bring what I know to do is information, is strategy, is communication, is networking, is relation presse. How call it relation presse?
Press relations.
Yes, press relations, things like that. And with Emmanuel, build a project, try to find financement. Things like that.
Okay,
fantastic. I can answer another thing.
Yes.
Imagine MusicAngels can mix European institutions. Private partners, companies, musicians, artists, a lot of people, and we have to a challenge. It's to be serious, professional, and very fun people.
Yes,
and Nadia has two big things for the project. She know the information, the strategy of the information. She's a journalist.
Yes,
she has had organized a lot of conferences and on very strong subjects.
Yes,
and she know the ethical rules.
Ethical rules, okay, yeah.
She had co-founded the European Bioethic Forum, European Bioethic Forum.
Bioethic Forum.
Co-funding,
And
yes.
we need to have information and sure information.
Yes.
And we want to speak with big institutions.
Yes.
And Nadia knows the kind of relationships we have to make with them.
Fantastic.
It's normal. It's true.
Yes, fantastic. So and Klaus, yeah.
And Klaus.
Sorry, Klaus, we left you out.
He speaks just music, but he has a very, very right vision for the entrepreneurship. Yes. Commercial strategy, and not just networking. Strategic networking, and it's a big competence.
Skill
for the project, because we need people who propose not just a solution, the right solution.
The right solution.
And he has a lot of right solutions.
He does.
And there's also Vera. There's also Uwe, I think. We can say a word about them and the others.
Okay. Radek.
Yeah. Rebecca.
So we're talking about, we're naming names here without telling you. We're talking about other members of this team. As we said before, it's a highly professional team with people in all walks of life who have come together to create MusicAngels. This team, I mentioned the fact that Klaus has brought them together. Klaus, could you just go into a bit more detail on who you've managed to bring together?
Sure. I just started to bring some people together, but I'm sure that we can have much more competences and more skills.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, we have Radek in the team. Radek from Poland. Yeah. Who is a producer on television and broadcast. Stefan Henke, who is Professor Doctor in German. So he's
in Trier. Yeah, he's in Trier.
In Trier, but he has as well his public relation company, and Uwe, who was a former vice president of Pro7, Sat1, RTL, I can't remember.
Which are television channels in Germany.
Yeah, he produced a lot of television formats. Yeah. And Rebecca, she's really fantastic.
And marketing expert.
Yeah, marketing expert and
media.
Media expert, and
we have also Vera, a scientist.
Yes,
and Caroline, the person who had the idea of MusicAngels with me.
With you, she's the co-founder, yeah,
co-founder of the idea and the project, and she's a global expert on organization, transformation of the organization.
I see.
It's a very, very big team.
Yes.
With a lot of skills and competencies. It's very unbelievable for me. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a very exciting project for us also.
It is?
Yes, we believe in it.
Fantastic. So, as I said, we're going to be... I'm going to be hosting more podcasts. We've sort of given you the cream on top of the milk, as we say in England, a little idea of what's going on here and there. These ideas will be put into practice over the next... We're hoping to get it started, because I'm a part of the team as well. They kindly, Emmanuel, asked me to be a part of the team as a part of the culture.
Come on, Juju. Sorry? You are a fantastic guy, and I know you for more than 30 years.
Oh, that's very kind.
Okay, you look much younger, but I know you for more than...
You're right to speak about you, because we have to... I don't know the word in English for maîtriser.
Master
the technical things, scientific things and strategic things, but musical things. We have to
Yes.
make a very quality,
High quality, maybe.
quality, and you have the experiences to imagine the good artistic positionment for a big event like this.
Yes, yes.
And you know artist, you know manager, you know all this world.
Yes.
And we need to be with us.
Yes.
Because we need to speak with a lot of experiences in this world too.
Okay, well, thanks very much for inviting me into the team. Anyway,
It's a very mixed
Yes.
inequality
Yes,
between
yes.
strategy, creativity, and culture, and human on the top level.
that's right. That's a very important point. This is not just going out to make money and all that. This is everybody involved in the project has a humanist approach to the project. Yeah, there's no big egos in the project. There's no I am. There's no people wanting to run off with all the money. No, this is a project about, as we said, about culture, about art, emotion, development, and love. So it's a European project, which we're going to talk about. Have we got time to talk about it a bit now? On a le temps? To parler un peu de ça? Okay, right. Let's go into a tiny bit more detail because we've put all the facts on the table. Now, MusicAngels, coming down to the nitty-gritty, as we say in English, MusicAngels is an idea which will take place over 10 European countries. Yeah, Emmanuel.
Not with a lot of details. Also.
No,
Imagine you
keep it-
unify
Yes.
10 countries across the Europe, and we imagine in one point in Europe you unify 10 behavior, 10 attempt expectations of 10
nations, yeah.
and in the same time at the same place.
Yeah.
These 10
Expectations. Did you say attente ou attente?
attentes, besoins,
Besoin, needs.
needs, 10
Yeah.
big needs for 10 nations.
Yeah.
We put on this place a lot of person like companies, European institutions, creative people, a startup, citizen, to find solution against this 10 subject
Yes. For 10 subjects.
in 3 or 4 days during a big festival of music.
Thank you very much indeed for giving this introductory podcast to CultureAngels and MusicAngels. Thank you very much,
Thank
Emmanuel
you,
Hoff,
Thank you.
Nadia Aubin, and Klaus Bitz, and we'll be in contact. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you, Adji, as well, for doing this.
Excuse me, I just
doing-
may
Oh.
I say something else? I think there's, for CultureAngels, something very, very beautiful happened many years. It's with Cronenbourg Foundation. I think it's very important to say it, Emmanuel.
Oui,
no?
you're right. Yes.
Before to end this podcast.
Yes, it's very important because there is a lot of people or institution who had view that our project is it's key for the future.
Project about CultureAngels.
CultureAngels, and effectively, Cronenbourg Foundation give to us some monies, but a prize to recognize that CultureAngels improve the future
Yes.
with culture. It's very important for us
Yes,
because
very, very
it's
important.
the first steps to revelate our concrete
Yes.
subject.
Okay.
And thanks to this foundation, it's
Okay.
the first foundation who believe in us.
Yes, you believe you and you won a prize.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
CultureAngels had the prize of culture from
Yes.
Cronenbourg Foundation,
Okay.
and it was
Fantastic.
fantastic. Yes,
Great.
great.
So this is
really
this is the proof that CultureAngels works.
Yeah.
And Music Angels is going to work too.
We believe.
Great. So,
Really.
as I was saying, thank you very much, Nadia, for bringing that up. Sorry, I'd forgotten it in all these notes here. Sorry. I'd forgotten it. Never
You're
mind.
human, Julian, no problem.
Never mind. So, we'll be talking about Music Angels in the next podcast. Thank you very much for listening in. We'll keep you informed of the next podcast. And thank you very much again to my guests. And we'll see you and speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.